Good evening to all of you. My name is Kevin Glaspie, and I'm very honored and excited to be here tonight. This evening, we celebrate the 125th graduating class of Covina High School. Congratulations to the class of 2022. To begin this evening's ceremony, I would like to invite the voices of Covina, along with our American Sign Language 4 students, to both sing and sign the national anthem. I invite everyone to please stand. Thank you. Graduates, you may be seated. Now, I would like to introduce to you the principal of Covina High School, Dr. Daisy Carrasco.
Thank you, Mr. Glaspie. I would like to continue our celebration this evening by introducing our honored guest. Seated on the platform with us tonight, Board President, Ms. Rachel Robles, Board Vice President, Ms. Sue Malucci, Board Clerk, Mr. Gary Rodriguez, Board Member, Ms. Maria Caceres, Board Member, Ms. Maria Cruz, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Elizabeth Emmenheiser, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Dr. Jonathan Blackmore, Assistant Principals, Mr. Matt LeDuc and Dr. Kenneth Miralles, Director of Student Activities, Mr. Anthony Roldan, our counselors, Ms. Wendy Travis, Ms. Noelle D'Angelo, Mr. Nick Santilli. Also joining us on the field are our 2022 honored faculty, who have been selected and voted on by the class of 2022. We also have our feeder track principals, Dr. April Leon from Workman Elementary, Dr. Beth Mossman, Manzanita Elementary, Ms. Paige Christensen, Roland Elementary, Mr. Bill Card, Grove Center Elementary, Dr. Jacob Jung, Treywick Middle School. At this time, we would like to honor all current active military personnel, veterans, and any member of the class of 2022 that plans to enlist in the military. Please stand at this time so we can recognize all of your service, dedication, and selfless commitment to keeping our country safe. And to the graduating class of 2022, new beginnings are upon you as you finish out your time at Covina High School as a student, and you become a part of the largest alumni community in the San Gabriel Valley, a community started in 1897. You join a prestigious community of successful alumni, including some of our very own teachers, like Mr. Kevin Gillespie, Mr. Greg and Kevin Gustafson, Mr. David Wingfield, just to name a few. Our current superintendent, Dr. Elizabeth Emmenheiser, and community members. However, as you navigate your life, you will come to find that success is tricky. It isn't guaranteed, nor is it linear. Take a few tidbits as you move beyond our school and branch out into your new adventure called life. Number one, failure is inevitable. You will fail at some point in your life, but it's your rejection to failure that will set you apart. One of my favorite quotes about failure comes from Michael Jordan. And he says, "I've missed over 9,000 shots. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I have succeeded." Take failure as a lesson well learned and grow from each difficulty you encounter. Continue to take steps forward and never let fear of failing win. 2, let the people you surround yourself with be ones that inspire you. Nipsey Hussle once said, "If you look at the people in your circle and you don't get inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage." When you surround yourself with people that are greater than you, you naturally will become great. They will inspire you to do so. 3, your actions today will pay off dividends in the future. Always ask yourself, what am I doing today that my future self will be happy with? Kobe said, "Great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses." 4, enjoy the people and experiences because life truly is short. Having lost both my parents, I speak from experience. Cherish your loved ones and take the moments in your life. Really acknowledge them. And these life lessons that I'm sharing with you, they aren't coming out of thin air. I too was once in your shoes. I was born and raised in East Los Angeles. I took 2 buses from East LA to Lincoln Heights to attend high school. I was the first in my family to attend college, and I attended the University of San Francisco, and I thought I made it once I arrived to college. But I quickly learned I hadn't. I had no means to survive, and so I had to improvise. I sold clothes at the Oakland swap meet. I would spend my Fridays, Saturday, and Sundays selling clothes to make ends meet, waking up at 4 a.m. to load my merchandise and get in line to find a spot. Once I graduated with a degree in economics, I thought again, I made it. But again, I hadn't. I struggled to find my niche in life. I did some banking, I did some lending, but it just wasn't for me. I became a math teacher and I earned my master's degree. I was the first in my family to purchase a home at the age of 25, and it was a huge accomplishment for me. And at this time, I was for sure, I thought I made it. And I quickly found out I hadn't. I had no money for over a year to even furnish my new house. And it's not that at every step I didn't make strides and that I wasn't successful. I was. It was my mindset of getting better each and every step that I took. It kept me striving for more, and it kept me yearning to better my circumstances. And in our life, our journey is continuous. Our growth is continuous. We continue to push through and get better each and every day. These life lessons I share with you are ones that have helped me to have continued growth and to continue to grind forward each and every day. I wish you nothing less but continued growth, continued prosperity. Work hard each and every day with focus on what's next to come. And remember that our Jeep roots here at Covina High School are always with you. Class of 22, you are Colt Nation strong. You will make your mark. Everyone here tonight, watch out, because the class of 2022 is about to get started. Congratulations. I now welcome to the stage our 6 valedictorians who will be speaking tonight with a message of achievement and celebration. Please welcome Ms. Melissa Aparicio, Mr. Abraham O., Mr. Anthony Sanchez, Mr. Spandon Suthar, Ms. Nicole Warshaw, Mr. Noah Sinpumpak.
Good evening and welcome all alumni, faculty, friends, family, and distinguished guests. My name is Melissa Aparicio and I am honored to be one of the 6 valedictorians. In the next few minutes, each valedictorian will have the opportunity to leave you graduates with a piece of advice, a reflection, a personal story, or words of inspiration as we embark on a journey into adulthood.
Are any of these yours, Melissa? No. Do we have it? This one? Can we get it on our phone? Okay.
You know what yours is?
Sorry. Without further ado, let's give a hand for our first valedictorian speaker, Nicole Warshaw.
Thank you, Melissa. I remember only 4 years ago, I found myself walking down the Covina halls in amazement that we had cows. I remember my first English teacher here, Miss Knight. Though she was by far the most unique, I learned so much from her. She taught me so much. She taught me that I could trade a Mockingbird book for anything, and her stories about how she was kidnapped and saved by nuns will remain in my brain forever. I remember the day that Meryl would ask us, "What do slang words mean?" I'll remember the 6-hour lectures Haji gave us that taught us what hard work really feels like. I will miss Fox's sense of humor and his bluntness. Mr. Fox was the teacher that helped me find my passion in nursing. I remember 4 years ago, I sat in the same bleachers that we see our family sitting in today. I watched former valedictorians speak, and I became more motivated by their words as well as their perseverance. I am honored to speak to you as today's valedictorian, as we end a chapter in our lives called high school, and now we begin a new chapter called adulthood. I would like to thank my family, who has been there for me since day one. Thank you for teaching me all about love and unity. Thank you to my friends, whom I have grown up with and made many memories with. They will last me a lifetime. And finally, thank you to the teachers who have helped me through this long academic career. Without you, I would not be here today. Now I would like to introduce our next valedictorian speaker, Abraham O.
Thank you, Nicole. Congratulations, class of 2022. We have done it! We have officially devoted 12 years of our lives to lead up to this moment for you to listen to us here today. Yeah! Not too long ago, we were all energetic freshmen who were fascinated with fidget spinners and flipping water bottles. Freshman year was fun, as it was the only year in our high school careers that we can consider normal. We got to experience going to our first football games, participate in sports, meet new people, and learn what it was like to being a high school student. My most memorable moment that year was my first day when Miss Knight tried to scare us and told the class that we'd all fail, and half of us were going to fail in life. I remember looking around in class, seeing everyone with widened eyes and scared faces. Oh, how gullible children we were. Now look at us now. And then we grew up a little and became sophomores. We moved to the era of Fortnite and video games. We continued on the school year like normal, taking all the experiences we were going to take for granted, and we felt as though nothing could stop us. And then, junior year came. Now here we are, seniors who are all interested in talking about the political and socioeconomic state of the world, like the true mature adults we are. Our class has had the blessing to experience a semi-normal senior year, and we've been able to accomplish so much in this weird school year. We've had homecoming, spring fling, prom, and many events that past seniors weren't so fortunate to have. Also, we must not forget how well our sports team did, as many of our programs made CAF, and we finally beat Northview in football. Yeah! In the next coming months, many changes will be happening, as many of us who have known each other for the past 4 years or longer will part ways. So let us all celebrate this last moment with one another, where we all get the same piece of paper and look like a Harry Potter fan club. Whatever the next chapter of your lives will be, I wish the best for every single one of you. With all the challenges we've been faced with, I know that undoubtedly every single one of you have the ability to push through any obstacle and overcome it. You all should be so proud of what you've accomplished in these long past 4 years. I'd like to thank all my friends, family, teachers who I've sought advice from and support from. There are not enough words for me to say how grateful I am for you guys, and I promise to never forget you. I'd like to also thank Angel's Confections for sponsoring the speech, so make sure to check out their delicious baking goods when you get a chance. Congratulations, class of 2022. I'd like to now pass the mic to your ASB president and co-valedictorian, Melissa Aparicio.
Hello again, everyone. I would like to call upon a piece of advice I was given by the late Mr. Kaz Kikunaga, a beloved CHS math teacher and tennis coach of mine, who unfortunately passed away in 2020. In between a particular match that I was not doing so well in, Mr. K pulled me aside and said, "Never strive for perfection, but strive for excellence." At the time, I interpreted it to mean not every serve had to get in, nor did every forehand have to be the killer shot for me to still be a great athlete and tennis player. Later in high school, it meant I didn't need to ace every test, nor know every answer to still be a well-recognized scholar. Now, as we move into a chapter of our lives filled with expectations, it means that working towards unrealistic goals that force you to abandon your original self will only be detrimental. Work towards a version of yourself that is not only truly you, but one of a higher quality. As human beings, we are expected to have imperfections. What matters most, class of 2022, is that we learn from our mistakes, gather our individual strengths and knowledge, and work towards a better tomorrow, and most importantly, a better you. I would appreciate all of you to remember this piece of advice as you move forward in life, and remember that you do not need to be perfect to be worthy of recognition or love. You simply need to exist. All the universe asks of you is to exist and be kind. Thank you to my family for continuing to support and encourage me to go above and beyond in my studies. Thank you to all my teachers who have guided me and educated me to their best of their ability. Thank you to Covina admin for allowing us the opportunity to speak tonight. And a big thank you to Mr. K, who I hope is looking down on us with pride. Now please welcome Anthony Sanchez as another one of the class of 2022 valedictorians.
Thank you, Melissa. The amount of time, effort, and energy we have put into our classes and extracurriculars is nothing to laugh at. From all of the late night studying for that test to the many hours put into practice for sports or band, we did it for a reason. That reason was to better ourselves as people so that we would have a brighter future ahead of us. It's scary now to think that that future is nearly in sight. Very soon, we will all leave Covina High School to start a new chapter in our lives. Whether that new chapter be at a university, community college, military, trade school, or anywhere else, don't let anyone undermine your accomplishments thus far. No matter where each of us goes, we all have something to be proud of. I would now like to thank all of the people in my life who have helped me get to where I am right now. I want to thank my close friends first and foremost for helping me make it through each day. I want to thank all of my teachers for guiding me through my education. I want to thank all of my relatives for always supporting me. I want to thank Mr. Franco and the band program at Covina High School for making me a better version of myself. I want to thank my family for always being there with me. And I want to give the biggest thanks to my mom for truly being a role model to me and always pushing me to do my absolute best. I truly would not be here if it weren't for my mom and everything she has done for me. With all of that said, I would like to leave the class of 2022 with this. Do not try to be someone you're not. Be the best version of yourself you can be. Lastly, I'd like to hand off the stage to the last valedictorian speaker of the night, Spandin Suthar.
Thank you so much, Anthony. First, I'd like to thank the staff and families of Covina High who gave so much of their time, energy, and lives to help us students grow. I'd like to especially thank my mom, dad, brother, and family back home for both supporting and, where it's more appropriate to say, putting up with me as I work toward this point in life. I'd also like to thank Covina's student body for defining the experiences of these 4 years, from the classroom to the computer screen, and from the early 8th grade mornings outside G5 to that final conversation outside of the band room. I'd also like to thank Covina's band for both giving me a home for these 4 years and for giving me my closest friends. Considering those last 4 years, there's a lot to say about what we've lost. Time, experiences, conversations, smiles, hugs, and even loved ones. As repetitive as it may seem, I'd like to re-emphasize focusing on what we do have. Having been the freshman afraid of walking too conspicuously through the hallways, or the sophomore with an entire personality shaped solely by the most immediate AP test, I'd argue that the most important bit of knowledge the pandemic's granted us is that there's not enough of life to constantly try to find the gap reserved for you, blend in, or just get by. I can remind you all to make every moment unique, to live every bit of life to its fullest, to always work toward your goals, and to always set them as high as possible. But at times, it's difficult to do more than to mesh with others. Maybe waiting for the moment when life gets relaxed enough to feel that you can really accomplish something that's distinctly you. Sometimes the challenge isn't necessarily just to remember that you have to live life to its fullest. Therefore, I challenge you all to make life as silly and as goofy as possible. As Anthony, my closest friend, would phrase it, aim to take it as an insult to be called normal. Celebrate the small moments you'll always have with friends and family by focusing on everything lighthearted. Laugh in the most stupid way imaginable for the heck of it, or once in a while, let out the first clearly random thought to materialize just to see what happens. Be like that kid who starts the impromptu band bus karaoke session. Put a duck on your graduation cap. It'd be truly difficult to regret not making the most of life then, right? So here's a question for you all. Who would you care more about? The close friends you'd make through all of your silliest moments, friends you can really, truly, truly be yourself with, or everyone you'd appease by matching the definition of normal? In the spirit of living life to its full capacity of oddness and lightheartedness, I'd like to leave you all with a statement from the honorably silly Douglas Adams. One is never alone with a rubber duck. I'd now like to give the stage back to Melissa.
Thank you to all the valedictorians for your messages. We all thank you for allowing us to present such an honor as a team. Congrats to the class of 2022. Now it is my privilege to welcome back to the stage Dr. Carrasco.
Will the class of 2022 please rise? Dr. Emmenheiser, members of the Covina Valley Unified School Board, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Covina High School, I hereby certify that the class of 2022 has met all of the requirements for graduation as specified by the state of California and adopted by the Covina Valley Unified School Board of Education, and present to you as candidates for graduation.
Thank you. Dr. Carrasco, as the representative of the Board of Education of Covina Valley Unified School District, I am proud to accept the graduating class of 2022, and having received certification of the completion of all requirements for graduation, authorized they be individually honored for their achievement and award to members of the class of 2022 of Covina High School the official Covina Valley Unified School District diploma with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
To the class of 2022 of Covina High School, having been presented as candidates for graduation and accepted by the Board of Education, will now be individually recognized as graduates by the representatives of the Board of Education. Board President, Ms. Robles, Board Vice President, Ms. Malucci, Clerk, Mr. Rodriguez, Member, Ms. Caceres, Member, Ms. Cruz, along with our Superintendent, Dr. Emmenheiser. We ask that you please hold the applause until all names have been read. Please be seated.
Melissa Rose Aparicio. Abraham O. Anthony Ray Sanchez. Noah Sinpumpak. Spandan Jamishkar Suthar. Nicole Warshaw. Jed Daniel Alconcher. Caden Amaral. Jamila, that's correct. Jamila Erica Bestre. Olivia Danielle Cabrera. Summer Guadalupe Ceballos. Sydney Nicole Isan Chua. Megan Nok Do. Maya Teresa Godinez. Bea Guhit Garin. Angelica Guzman. Chenshin He. Carlos Balmore Henriquez Jr. Isabella Angelina Hernandez. Justin Ho. Atinder Josen Singh. Ruthie Sarah Kong. Thomas Din Lee. Emma Lee. Tammy Lee. Araceli Marie Marquez. Alexander Nicholas Medrano. Omar Alexander Muro. Amber Clarissa Orndane. Charlene Sky Perez. Sarah Jillian Pham. Jada Ratana. Troy Allen Renner. Angelina Danielle Sagon. Jalen Alexandria Jordan Singley. Brianna Marie Tovar. Julia Sing Sing Ung. Tamara Zamoranos. Roberto Barrera. Mia Serena Carrasco. Alexa Michelle Gomez. Bryant Hang. Abigail Jimenez. Sylvia Tu Huyn. Amelia Jolie Copesi. Mariah Jasmine Jimenez. Chloe Ann Pareda. Joel Moreno Arroyo. Saul Alfredo Rodriguez. Catherine Marie Reed. Jose Vasquez. Vin Vu Tan. Jonathan Allen Castillo. Marshall Ociel Velasquez. Nick Covarrubias. Alex Renee Acevedo. Ruby Garcia. Michael Nunez Acuna. Tristan Raul Mesa. Christopher Clark Adams. Brooke Miranda Robledo. Neve Mia Aguilar. Eli Brian Fong Rodriguez. Aaron Michael Alcala. Alfred Velasquez. Mauricio Alvarado. Adam Francisco Virgen. Matthew Josue Alvarado Santoyo. Joaquin Nathan Alvarez. Jonathan Manuel Alvarez. Angelo Giovanni Luciano Andreani. Emily Yvonne Antonio. Alejandra Arcos. Scully Alondra Arellano. Vincent Robert Armenta. Jeanette Nadine Arredondo. Paulina Montserrat Arroyo. Carlos Alcantara Baluyu. Stephanie Barragan. Leanne Samira Barraza. Keziah Aldegunda Baruch. Jada Ari Batista. Denver Yuan Palatao Biscocho. Will Bisman Jr. Amir Kasim Blackshaw. Audrey Rose Blakesley. Tristan Rayvon Brady. Rebecca Ann Brewster. Estevan Owen Brown. Mila Rose Brown. Brianna Cabrera. Emmanuel Joseph Burnett. Isabella Jean Canseco. Alexis Laura Calderon. Kayla Caro. Adriana Mendoza Cantu. Daisy Sylvia Carrillo. Audrey Lynn Carrillo. Maya Elise Casaneda. Elena Marie Casas. Natalia Elizabeth Castillo. Devin Ray Castellon. Nicholas James Castro. Leslie Mahatma Castro. Arnulfo Centeno. Saul Alexis Castro. Jacob Sebastian Cervantes. Dominic Christopher Cervantes. Lilia Sofia Chidas. Jordan Rita Cervantes. Emily Janine Chavez. Angelica Rose Chavarin. Nicholas Anthony Chiverton. Mariana Chavez. Edward Diego Cobian. Kayla Sade Christian. Raul Contreras. Michaela Danelle Cochran. Saul Contreras. David Cole. Emily Beyonce Correa. Natalie Cornejo. Jacob Andrew Cota. Juliana Amalia Cortez. Kevin De Coronado. Adan Cuevas. Derek Brandon Deaver. Michelle Elizabeth Demata. Desiree Alyssa Delgado. Alexander Mark Naboru Dwayne DeBruce. Andres Diaz. Mary Jane Delgado. Michael Benjamin Durazo. Michael Anthony Diaz. Aaron Lee Eng. Eddie Anthony Echegoyen. Jesse Iggy Fells. Kimberly Daniela Espinoza. Cyan Lynn Fitzpatrick. Ray Joseph Fierro Jr. Bryce Stephen Flores. Angel Manuel Flores. Natalie Marie Flores. Calvin Gabriel Flores. Andrew James Frausto. Ethan Robert Franklin. Corey Ryan Gamero. Angelina Victoria Gallegos. Adrian Matthew Garcia. Joseph Evan Gant. Jordan David Garcia. Carolina Alexandra Garcia. Savannah Elise Garcia. Lauren Danielle Garcia. Mackenzie Christina Gavagan. Milana Sandra Gatfield. Ryan Michael Gill. Nathan Elijah Gazzo.
Nathan Gomez.
Jonathan Jacob Janez.
Andrew Lewis Gonzalez.
Maya Renee Gonzalez.
Joseph Gonzalez.
Brian Gonzalez.
Jonathan Eric Gutierrez.
Kennedy Renee Grego.
Yamileth Gutierrez.
Natalia Gutierrez.
Matthew Shane Higley.
Anthony Eric Haro.
Katya Sofia Hernandez.
Olivia Lucina Hausman.
Violet Danielle Hernandez.
Mia Marie Hernandez.
Jasmine Haros.
Alyssa Herrera.
Juliana Haros.
Sienna Tia Hughes.
Jessica Ann Eisnagel.
Gloria Glory Inclan.
Mary Jane Genzo.
Jasmine Amanda Johnson.
Isaiah Alexander Kolar.
Adam Lai.
Layla Drew Larios Juarez.
Elijah Ray Larson Silva.
Elizabeth Giselle Lazcano.
John Rob Jr. Adarayan Legaspi.
Daniel Lizaraga.
Mia Camila Lizaragas.
Amber Lynn Loiza.
Eric Alexander Loera.
Jacob Christopher Lopez.
Jeremiah Osvaldo Lucero.
Jennifer Machado.
Ryan James Machuca.
Miriam Magana.
Zoe Angel Mansell.
Mark David Manuel.
Pete Marquez.
Anthony Manuel Martinez.
Jesse Armando Martinez.
Matthew Ty Martinez.
Nicole Mia Martinez.
Ryan Ashton Martinez.
Joshua Jose Mendoza.
Manuel Mendoza.
Myra Isabella Mendoza.
Robert N. Meza.
Paola Meza Gonzalez.
Stephen Daniel Montoya Rodriguez.
Jaylene Nicole Montoya.
Diana Rodriguez.
Julian Nicholas Montoya.
Ronald Adam Munoz.
Maria Juliana Miller.
Pearlie Navarez Olmedo.
Hector Morales Jr.
David Angel Navarre.
Ayana Alyssa Napoleon.
Nathan Tady Noriega.
Anthony Joseph Nacero.
Elliot Dakota Olmos.
Jason No.
Jonah Joseph Olmos.
Tyler Ocampo Small.
Monique Nicole Ortega Madrigal.
Fernanda Ontiveros.
Alyssa Priscilla Ortiz.
Love Lean Diamond Ortega.
Jennifer Osco.
Daisy Ortiz.
Adrian Manuel Padilla.
David Ortiz.
Brianna Antoinette Payne.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Andrew Hernan Perez.
Julia Pastoriza.
Orion Aiden Perez.
Jose Francisco Pegueros.
Christian James Pasantes.
Damien Kane Avila.
Arabella Monique Placentia.
Ryan David Perez.
Matthew Alexander Priego.
Nathaniel Gabriel Pichardo.
Eileen Ramirez.
Sean Thomas Potter.
Brian Thomas Ramos.
Joseph D. Alas.
Michaela Martha Ramos.
Marissa Ali Ramirez.
Adrian Angel Rios.
Giselle Celeste Ramos.
Brianna Noel Robledo.
Stacy Samantha Reyes.
Jordan Sergio Robles.
Estela Marie Rios.
Cameron Rose Rodriguez.
Ariel Toby Robles.
Jolie Yolanda Paredo.
Adrian Luis Rodriguez.
Cassandra Estela Rodriguez.
Montserrat Rodriguez.
Jorge Andres Rodriguez.
Juliana Rodriguez.
Brandon Ryan Rose.
Martin Alfonso Rodriguez.
Donaldo Alvaro Rubalcaba.
Miranda Isabella Rodriguez.
Ashley Nicole Salinas.
Christian Antonio Rodriguez.
Karina Isabel Sanchez.
Elijah Allen Ross.
Ivan Cedric Tamayo Senko.
Magdalena Ebony Ruiz.
Brandon Alexander Schneider.
Jaslyn Ray Sabore.
Marissa Nicole Sexton.
Aline Oscar Samaron.
Eduardo Sierra.
Isaiah Xavier Sanchez Hernandez.
Carrie Rendell Smith.
Alexander Joseph Saucedo.
Hannah Victoria Spalding.
Robert Carlos Sepulveda.
Leslie Lizette Takuma.
Jaslyn Kiyomi Shibata.
Edgar Mauricio Tanaka III.
Marcus Ruben Silva.
Lung Queen Sai.
Desiree Yvette Solis.
Kaylee Kirsten Ulrich.
Jamie Nicole Stock.
Stephen Robert Vallejo Jr.
Melody Amy Thurman.
Frankie Vasquez.
RJ Torres.
Eddie Vasquez.
Francis Julianne Tupel.
Zoe Raylene Vargas.
Ashley Uribe Perez.
Chloe Olivia Villalobos.
Jacob David Valles.
Isaiah Jesse Walker.
Luis Javier Vargas Mesa.
Raul Zarazua.
Vincent James Vega. Isair Villa Duarte. Vanessa Elisa Villegas. Weishan Wang.
It is my pleasure to introduce Miss Silver and the Voices of Covina to sing the inspirational song, Go the Distance. It is my pleasure to introduce our Associated Student Body President, Ms. Melissa Aparicio, and Associate Student Body Vice President, Ms. Sarah Fan, to perform the tassel ceremony.
Class of 2022, please stand. At this time, I invite the graduates to move their tassels from the right to the left, signifying graduation.
I would like to introduce you to the Covina High School class of 2022. Now, for the first time as alumni, I invite you to join us in the playing and singing of our alma mater.
Congratulations to the class of 2022!
Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Yeah. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Yeah. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Yeah. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go, bring me won't